Well, in today's project, we're going to do a little bit of work again, part 2 of our driveway. You can see that I've got a bit of a crown running from the top here down to this way, but there's not really a great natural ditch there. And so a couple of years ago, I dug this, which is a little trench. I rented a mini excavator to do some other projects and basically dug that out and created a trench that runs all the way down here, down there, into a catchment basin. And the problem is, of course, that you can see all the greenery that's growing up. And so the plan is to put some geotextile down to sort of try and prevent growth, and then backfill this with some bigger stones so that as the water runs off, it runs into this ditch and then down into the drainage area down there. So that's the plan for today. And this gives you a sense of the size of the rock that I'm using. I think they call it sort of large river stone. You can see that it's quite big. It hasn't been fully washed, but it also doesn't have the fines in it. And you can see these are pretty big pieces. Like smallest piece is probably, potato, baseball size. And then you can see there's a couple of really big pieces. And just as a point of comparison, over there, you've got the 3/4 crusher run that I've used on the actual driveway surface. So this is substantially bigger. This is, just to give you a sense of size, this is about 125 cubic feet of stone, and fairly simple in that the run is about 125 feet long. It's roughly a foot wide, and I sort of estimated a foot deep. That's probably a bit deep, but I basically just did that calculation. There's lots of online calculators that you can use, and then called up my gravel delivery guy, and this is what he suggested, and then dropped off. You can see that I've got the textile laid out in the ditch now. So I'm hoping that will at least cover the bottom, keep some of the growth out, and then I'm going to drop a bunch of rock along that now. Time to dump some rock into the area. So I've got the French drain installed. I've backfilled that stone all the way up and up to the very top there. There's still a bit of work to do to smooth some areas out and fill in a bit of rock in a few places, but generally I'm pretty pleased with this, and the water drains nicely both from this side, so as stuff is coming off the fields, we're picking it up, and then off the driveway as well. And this terminates down here in a drainage basin that then flows off into the forest, and that keeps it pretty clear. And what it prevents it from doing is running off down the rest of this driveway and washing out any sections down here. So I think it's worked quite well. We'll see. We've also gone through here along the edge and done some flame torching there. There's a bit more to do, but just to clear off some of the grass. And then the intent is I'll go through there with the box blade again, just to clean it up and create more of an edge on that. So that's the end of the job. Thanks for watching. If you like, please subscribe, click like, appreciate it.